Alright, today I wanted to take a look at Terastal Festival EX, the Japanese counterpart to Prismatic Evolutions, which is going to be releasing on January 16th, I think. January 16th, give or take. 17th, one of those days. It's going to be releasing, up in January of 2025, and I'm very excited for it. Prismatic Evolutions is already kind of taking the Pokemon community by storm, so I wanted to take a look at the data over here on Collector. So I'm going to just change these values to USD, so I guess it's a little more universal, so to speak. My little, I guess, face picture is going to be in the bottom right corner. I hope that's okay. I don't know, it's a little awkward, but the data everywhere else is pretty important, so yeah, I just stuck it in the bottom right corner. Anyways, let's go ahead and take a look. We're starting off with the booster box, then we're going to look at the top 20 hits for Terastal Festival EX. So starting off, we have the booster box. This set released December 6th, so release day would have been $94.31, and since then it's dropped a little bit to $93.23, but give or take, I mean, after release, it does kind of hit its peak around $95.45. It seems like there's a lot of Terastal Festival boxes out on the market. I don't know how much more traction this set will gain, or at least the sealed version of this set will gain, until it kind of becomes harder to find. But for now, I mean, it'll probably hover around that that $71.52 mark as of right now. But yeah, we'll see if it goes up or down in the distant future. All right, now we're going to start off with the singles. So these are the top 20 most expensive singles. We're going to go in reverse order, so from 20 to number 1. Starting off, we have Jolteon. So this is just the regular holographic. As you can see, not very much value there. However, it's the Master Ball reverse holo that really holds everything together. That is kind of the big claim to fame for this set. I'm not sure if the Jolteon would have a Pokeball holo, and I think maybe we'll see later. I didn't do my research prior to which ones have Pokeballs and which ones have Master Balls. There's a chance the rares or the holographics have Master Balls, and then the commons and uncommons have just Pokeballs. Not entirely sure though. That may not be the case, but anyways, we have, looking at the data here, December 8th, which is the most recent data point, $40 for the Master Ball reverse holo, but up until then it was $54.97 and slowly climbing. Then we have the EX, so this is the SAR from Terastal Festival EX, the first of many SARs. Spoiler alert, it's only Eeveelutions in this top 20 kind of area for values in terms of SARs. So I guess the Blood Moon, Ursaluna EX, and whatever might be there, they did not make the cut. But if we take a look here, we have December 4th, 2139, pretty low point. Release day 48.87, that is definitely its high, and its current value is $40.78 as of December 8th. All right, then we move on to another SAR. Not bad at all. We have Jolteon EX. I'd love to know your opinion on the SAR designs in this set. They're very unique. They're very of the times for the Scarlet and Violet era. I prefer the Sword and Shield alt art ones a little more, but these are definitely very pretty in their own right. So let's go ahead and take a look. December 3rd was its high, $93.97. I want to try and find a release day here, $84.04, and then it does pretty much plummet December 8th to $42.50. Then up next, we have Vaporeon EX with a current value of $42.95. As we can see, of course, this is the SAR. It does, it hits a nice high of $122.73 on November 29th, but that is pretty far into pre-release, I guess. December 6th, 103.64 as of release day, and then it did drop down to 42.95. By the way, if you're wondering why a lot of these cards are plummeting, you get a SAR in every box, so these aren't that difficult. If you have the capital, I mean, you could say this with everything, but if you have the capital, you can just buy a bunch of boxes, rip them. You might get God packs, you're probably going to get Master Balls, Pokeballs, but you're going to get a lot of SARs. So yeah, I mean, if the boxes are easy to obtain, it's not that hard to pull your cards, which means it's going to affect the secondary market, of course. Moving on, we have Flareon EX, the SAR. Again, we just have a bunch of SARs in a row here. But looks like December 4th was kind of its high point, 199.98. December 6th, release day, 136.14, and its current value is $43.46. All right, then up next we have Leafeon EX, again the SAR. I'm pretty sure this is where the SAR lineup ends, and then we kind of continue with Master Ball reverse holos, but I'm not entirely sure. Like taking a look at the data, we have December 6th, $40.86. This is one of the first cards where actually the data kind of works its way up. So $44.74 as of the most recent value, which is December 9th. Instead of plummeting right down, Leafeon actually kind of made a resurgence, which is pretty cool. It's what you'd kind of want to see. Then you have the regular Leafeon card. So this is, the Leafeon sort of common. I don't even know if it really is a common, but you just kind of find this in the sets. I think I've pulled the regular card, which as we look here, $1.60. Definitely nothing too impressive there. Of course, there's the reverse holo, so just the regular Pokeball. So that definitely defeats my theory from before of which ones have Master Ball and which ones have reverses. There's probably just no data for the Jolteon that we looked at for maybe the regular versus. I'm not sure. But again, it's the Master Ball we want to look at here, $45.04. I mean, as you can see, it just crazy climb up, but it does have a value jump from December 4th to December 8th, so that's why the data looks the way it does. Then up next we have the Glaceon EX SAR. Let's go ahead and take a look here. Beautiful card, by the way. I do love the color schemes and the overall, I guess, patterns from each of these SARs, but I think I just prefer kind of the picture and the story that's being told with the alt arts from the Sword and Shield era. But taking a look, its high was definitely December 1st, $127.25. The 6th, $92.40, and then the 8th, which is as recent as we have data for, $45.17. Then up next, there's Flareon. So this is the, I guess, just holographic Flareon. But yeah, of course, it's the Master Ball reverse holo that we are looking for. Very nice cards, actually, the Master Ball cards. They have a really nice texture to them, and just the overall holographic pattern is simply stunning. So obviously, holofoil, nothing, $1.79. I mean, it's a cool card to pull nonetheless, but we have December 6th, Master Ball reverse holo, so release day, $37.69, and then similar to what we've seen with some other cards, it actually does go up since then, and its current value is $45.90. Then up next, the one SAR I've pulled, but I've only opened up one box, so, but yeah, I actually pulled this one, pretty happy about that. We have the Eevee EX SAR. That's right, there's two Eevee SARs in this set, if you did not know that. I only found that out through watching a Neon Cactus video, so pretty cool. December 3rd seems to have been its high, $122.57. The 6th, $103.17, and then the most recent data we have for it is December 7th, which is a couple days ago at this point, $50.14. Then there's Glaceon. So this one is, I guess, just kind of, yeah, a normal pull. I'm not sure if I got this one in the box I opened, but yeah, I guess just a normal pull. You have Master Ball, regular reverse, and then normal. So yeah, if we take a look, I mean, the only data we really have is for reverse and Master Ball holo. But December 6th, $22.49 for the Master Ball reverse, and then it does kind of the data is kind of strange right now, but so over here it says December 6th, $22.49, and then here it goes to December 4th, which I'm not sure why. I don't know if that's a something that's wrong with collector. I'm not sure, but I don't know if $50.53 is the current value. I believe it would be, and then $22.49 I guess would have been December 6th, but yeah, kind of strange what's going on here, but I guess that is its current value. All right, then up next we have the Espeon EX. This is a beautiful card. I'd love to pull this one too. It'd probably go Umbreon, then Espeon, and then I don't know, whatever else is below it. But Umbreon and Espeon have always been my favorites, the Gen 2 Pokemon. But let's take a look. We have December 6th, $43.18, so that is release day. Then from there, it does go up. December 9th, which as of recording this is only a day ago. Pretty good. $52, so definitely not super horrible there. Then we have Vaporeon holographic. I think I pulled this one, but it is only the holographic. So for the regular holofoil, $1.79, but of course we're looking at the Master Ball reverse on release day, $42.61, $42.69 December 7th, and then as of December 8th, $53.63. So if you couldn't tell, kind of like Pokemon 151, I think we're going to have a big market for the reverses for this set, especially because they're not guaranteed in every box and they're hard to pull. So maybe the Master Ball reverses could be something to definitely collect if you have them, or if you pull them, you know, maybe something to kind of hold on to, because there's definitely going to be collectors out there who are looking for those pieces and they're very hard to get. So I guess that's just to say, probably best to not completely disregard them, right? But moving on to the next one, we have Espeon. This is, I guess, just a regular card. Doesn't appear to be holofoil. Of course, it comes in the Master Ball reverse, the regular reverse, and the normal. Don't really matter. The two of them don't really matter, but we're just looking at the MBR, so to speak. December 6th, $38.66. December 7th, $61.16, and it's high, which I guess is still telling me December 7th, but definitely probably a different day, or I guess it goes by different times. I'm not even sure. But we have $61.16 here for the Master Ball reverse holo of this Espeon card. I guess it's just a rare card. Then moving on, we have Pikachu EX. So there is one gold Pikachu EX. I always find that Pokemon likes to throw in some little kind of subtle Pokemon from the previous set into the most recent set in some way. So Surging Sparks came out recently, and I guess Supercharged Breaker with it. And so I don't know, I kind of figured they'd throw in some Pikachu card, just kind of pay homage to the previous set. But also it is really fascinating that pre-release data goes so far back. July 18th, I don't even know if really did these cards exist July 18th? There were people just buying them before they even came out. I don't even know, but let's go to December 4th, $28.50. The 6th, $69.19. And its current value, which is just a day ago, $61.92. All right, we are moving on to the top 5. I believe we have this Eevee common card here. I did pull the common card, but I have not pulled any of the reverses, so the data does not really apply to me. But taking a look, December 4th, Master Ball reverse, $66.14. And then of course we have this strange data again where it goes to December 4th. We have $35.75. I'm inclined to believe that was probably the data on December 4th. And then yeah, probably its current value is $66.14. Then in 4th we have Espeon. So this is just a regular rare card. Yeah, you have the normal and Master Ball reverse. Don't really have much data for the regular reverse, which I would assume is just the Pokeball. But taking a look, we have, let's see, December 4th, $61.25, the 5th, $36.90, the 6th, release day, $66.94. Then December 8th, most recent data, $80.90. Then at number 3, we have Sylveon EX. Definitely was not expecting this to make the top 3 when I compiled this list. I'm impressed. I don't know, I thought it'd be Espeon above it. Maybe Vaporeon, Jolteon, you know, one of the other Eeveelutions, but Sylveon made it. It is a very beautiful card, though. The color scheme is fantastic, so they definitely nailed it with that one. Let's look at December 4th, $259.97. That is intense. December 5th, $238.88, and then it does kind of plummet down. $212.76 on December 6th, and then we go all the way to the 8th, where it's currently at $96.32 and counting, potentially going to go down even further. At number 2, and who would have thought that this card would have been placed at number 2? Who would have thought it? Not me, for sure. We have Umbreon EX. This is the new Moonbreon for the Scarlet and Violet era. Honestly, such a beautiful card. I really like it. I would love to get my hands on this card, but it's going to be very difficult to pull, more than likely. Well, maybe not, if you're guaranteed one SAR per box. But we have December 6th. We'll go as far back as that, $436.29. The 7th, $386.92. The 8th, $315.70. Then we have the 9th, $248.73. So this card is definitely going down, unfortunately. I'm not sure how much further it will plummet. Again, the pull rates seem to be not that bad for Terastal Festival, but We will find out. And the number 1 card coming out of Terastal Festival EX, and I'm very curious to see if this will be the same for Prismatic Evolutions. We have Umbreon Rare. This is the rare card, Umbreon, and of course, it comes in the Master Ball Holo form. Reverse Holo $31, normal $1.60, Master Ball Reverse Holo $309.70. Well, that's what it was on December 4th. December 5th, 302.56, and then the 7th, little resurgence, $309. Again, I would have not thought this to be the most expensive one, but it does make sense. I bet if there was a Charizard Master Ball Reverse Holo for 151, which honestly, the top of my head, I don't remember if there is a Charizard rare card or whatever. I don't think there is, but yeah, I bet that would have beat the Charizard SAR for 151 too. So I guess it kind of makes sense. It's harder to pull. The odds are ever less in your favor to getting this card, especially with the pull rates and how there's only 1 Master Ball per box. So it completely makes sense. But those are the top 20 most expensive hits, which, I mean, we're less than a week into the set being out, but I think it's very important because I think we're going to see a lot of movement with this set, especially with the amount of product that seems to be getting out there, and then the pull rates in general. God packs, demigod packs, right? There's a lot going on. So I'm going to probably check back in a week or two just to see the actual values, but I'd love to know your thoughts on Terastal Festival, and until next time, I will catch you in the next one.